Oh, watch your back. Watch your back. Big one right there coming up. Guys, so I'm here with the sheriff. As you guys seen, I did put up a short on my YouTube channel about catching an alligator. I did make phone calls to find out what was going on with it. So everybody does know, in the state of North Carolina, it is illegal to touch, feed, catch, or even bother an alligator. So don't do it. And this gentleman here is, we're gonna tag it because they have to tag him so they know how many's out here and all that. Release it, and you guys can watch the process with that. He's in the middle of doing that, and I'm gonna help him out with that. Hang along and watch that. So like I said, I didn't get the video to catching it, but I will have the video of us doing this process. So we're gonna release it and relocate it safely. So sorry I didn't get the video of catching it, but I'm not allowed to do that either way. So next time I will have to call them. I am looking into getting a permit so I can do it as well myself.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cover his eyes, we're gonna put it on hold him. When I do that, we're gonna put these in 3 spots, and then we're gonna take measurements of him.
Okay. We'll put them on the grass.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in just a second. That's what these are gonna be for. They're gonna go. One's gonna go on his
his nose and the tail in the middle.
Yeah.
Don't get in his way too much, but get where you can see. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, guys. So now we're gonna put him on here. We got these right here that we're gonna stick in the ground to measure him. We'll put it right at the tip of his nose.
Is his tail all the way to the back?
Yes. Yes. Yep.
All right. So put one here. You're gonna go there. Yeah, just hold that down.
So we're gonna put 3 sticks down. It's gonna measure how long he is, and you got to go 3 scales back from the back leg. 1 at the end of the tail and 1 at the tip of the nose. So the reasoning for the stuff over his eyes is it keeps them calm. Feels like they're hiding. What do you think this is? About a year, 2 years old?
That I'm not sure.
Okay. So he just checked, and we do believe that it's a possible male.
Bring the bucket back over here. Actually, why we got it?
We're gonna put that around his mouth.
Now go around his mouth. What you do is you put this, you put it around the bottom of the tape.
Okay.
Because what happens is which that's actually quite a bit, pretty tight.
And that'll help when he releases, you can pull it off.
That's what we do. We he'll back into the water.
Okay.
And then it'll go back into the water, and it'll pull off with it.
Gotcha. All right, so as you guys can see, he's redoing the tape because now he's going to stick the rope underneath the chin and put the tape around it. So this way, when he backs into the water, it'll hold on to the tape, and he can just yank the tape off when they back up. So this way, nobody gets hurt, and it's a safe release. And now alligators and stuff, they have a lot of jaw pressure down, but they don't have anything open. Like, I mean, a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old can hold a mouth on an alligator shut, but their power is all down force. And we are not harming this animal at all. This is very safe for it. It's safe for them. It's safe for us. So we're gonna put them back in there for a minute. Would you say they carry a lot of what?
E. coli. Most reptiles and stuff will carry E. coli.
Most wild reptiles like turtles and alligators, stuff like that, they carry E. coli, so it's good to wear gloves and stuff when you do that. Like I said, as long as it's in your state, you're allowed to get them. Here, you are not in North Carolina. So now we're going to go over here and just measure. As you guys seen, we put the sticks in. Yeah, so there's 3 sticks here. There's 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So that will be just to measure how long he is. They have to get information on them so they know where they are and how many there are around the area. Snout to vent, which means beginning of the tail, is 19.5 inches. That's to their vent, their multi-purpose hole. is a total of 39 3/4 long. It's a baby. It's probably only like a year, maybe 2 years, if that. It's the back part. Stay right there. So now we're just going to measure the tail, guys.
Tail width.
The tail width. And just so everybody knows, it is freaking hot out here. So if you guys can see in there, he's just trying to tag the tail. He's just trying to measure the tail right now. I got a little tape measure right here.
Just hold that right there.
Yep.
Jasper.
Like 9?
8.5.
So the girth of his tail is 8.5.
What should we do?
I'll call it into dispatch that you got an alligator on your property. They normally don't, but we've just recently gotten, last couple of years, we've gotten to where we have a certification for jurisdictional alligator.
Showed on him.
And
Whoever's
if
talking to
there's
showed on
an
him.
emergency situation like this, then we can come out and relocate it. But we also keep in touch with wildlife, because it all goes through wildlife.
What number?
The number, the non-emergency number for 911. You too, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, guys. So, like I said, we did all that stuff that we had to do to get him measured out, see what,
Hold of him.
yep, see what,
Too hard.
see what sex he is, and how long he was, and stuff like that with the tail, and all that stuff like that. So, like I said, you're not supposed to catch them. I didn't know that because I just came down to North Carolina, but you're not allowed to catch them, feed them, or anything. So don't do that if you're in North Carolina. Check your with your local wildlife in your area to see if you are allowed to before you do touch, feed, or relocate any alligators. Because you do need a permit for it, or you need to get somebody that does have a permit for it. So just double check, because I actually could have gotten in trouble. But good thing I was not from here and I didn't know, so they're giving me a chance, a verbal warning, basically. So I will not do it again, and they are going to try to get me in links with somebody and take some classes so that I am able to do it in the future if I need to or if I want to. So always get everything checked out before you guys just do something somewhere. And we're going to go relocate him here in a minute across the street in the pond.
Jasper on you.
They do not take them, they do not harm them, and they usually don't relocate them out of the area, so we are going to put it in the same area, but it's going to be back in the pond because they're not allowed to take them out unless there is a nuisance or some kind of complaints like that, and there has not really been on this animal. So sit you real quick with it.
Hi, Jasper.
See, go touch it.
Touch it.
Good job.
High
five,
Good job.
dude. You're so
Dude.
cool. High five.
We can do the pit tag now.
We didn't know it was going to be an eventful day. We're still in PJs, huh?
Now the pit tag.
That's okay.
Yeah, you can watch the pit tag.
Yeah, we didn't-
Okay, hold right here. Okay, not a lot of pressure on his eyes, but just mainly just so he knows he can't go nowhere. So on the pit tag, we come on the right side and we start here, and this is line 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you want to go
Let's come on
inside?
the fourth one. We come just inside the skin.
Then come stand with mommy,
He
please.
is
So they're gonna pit,
39.
they're gonna pit tag it right now, guys. Which means it kind of just puts a tag into him so they locate him and they know what number he is or whatnot. Just like anybody when they tag fish and stuff like that, same process basically. This does not hurt the animal. It is just like a human or anybody else getting a vaccine or a shot or anything. So there will be probably a little pinch, just like you're getting blood drawn or getting a needle. So it is nothing different. This animal is not being abused or hurt at all. Clearly, if it was being abused, I am here with a sheriff, I'd be getting in trouble. It's basically just a tracker tag, right?
Yeah, just a microchip like you put in your pet.
Gotcha.
Do you want to see?
So how you guys get your dogs, pets tagged and stuff like that, it's the same thing. All right, guys, we're gonna get ready to tag them right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's it. It just does that. He pushes the thing and it inserts a tag. And just make sure it's in there. As you guys see, the thing didn't even flinch or nothing.
Yep.
That's it. So that's it. So it's tagged, scanned, measured, and we should be good. Right? To go release it now?
Yeah, we're gonna go release it. One thing we gotta do is bring this with us so we can get longitude where we're going to release it. The biggest thing is when we get bigger ones, when you get a bigger one, we'll be on top of them.
Yep.
And you'll put the legs back like this a little bit so they don't get it, so they can't stand up and go.
Scoop. Yep.
Yeah, same with the front. Usually the front will be on them on our knees here.
Yep.
Put our knees up here and have the front there so they can't get up and move. But this one here, you can pretty much handle the way he is.
Yeah.
So we'll bring him up, support his tail and his body. Always keep a hold of the head. The head will,
You can whip it.
he can whip it and knock you out. So basically when we release one, get down to the water and let you have the honor of holding the rope. Stretch it out. And wrap it around your hand so you don't drop it.
So this is how they properly release them, guys.
The way we release it is we put the alligator down and we put his tail in the water, his tail's in the water, and then that way he knows which way to go.
So I don't know if it's hard to hear, guys, but
Ready?
he's gonna put his tail in the water so he knows which way to go.
You ready? You got eyes on the gator?
Yep. Yep. And once he releases them, he should go right into the water. Yep.
There you go.
Okay, and there he goes, guys.
See? There he goes.
And there he goes. He's gone. All right, guys. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that. I'm glad I did get some kind of the video on here for you guys. Oh, watch your back. Watch your back. Big one right there coming up. And this is why we be careful, guys, because we just released a little one, and here is a big guy.
Thank you.
So that's a big one. He just was coming up on us from behind us.
He saw something. That's another reason why you don't feed them.
Yep.
Because if people feed them, they're splashing in here, they'll think it's food, or they see it, they'll associate you with food.
So as you guys can see, we just let go of that little one, and a big one was coming up on our back. I just had to let the sheriff know that he was coming up, because he was coming right out. He just came out right over there, and he's right here, and we just let that baby go right there where those bubbles are. So as you see, he's coming up. So we got to be careful because he can probably run up on us, to be honest with you.
Go ahead and get back.
So officers asked me to back up, so I'm going to back up a little bit.
See, he should be running for me.
Yeah, I don't know if they feed him over here. I've never seen anybody do it. Yeah, I ain't never seen nobody do it, but... So I'm going to end this right here, guys. Like I said, we just let a little one go. So be careful out there, guys, when you're doing this stuff. It can be dangerous, and you need to know what you're doing when you handle alligators and stuff like that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's make this video blow up, and give me a bunch of likes. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let's let everybody see this. All right, guys? All right, have a good one.